Asterisk caution, spoilers ahead. The Masked Singer Season 11 kept the good times rolling on Wednesday with the return of some fan-favorite contestants for the Group C finals, and they all gave it their best shot to secure their spot in the ongoing race for the Golden Mask Trophy, as the episode featured a double elimination. Meanwhile, the show's panel of celebrity detectives, including Robin Thicke, Ken Jeong, Jenny McCarthy and newcomer Rita Ora, did their best to deduce the secret identities of the costumed contestants with some help from host Nick Cannon. On this week's Shower Anthems night, returning characters the Poodle Moth, the Clock and the Lizard all faced off in a musical showdown, before one costumed crooner had to take it off. The Clock was the first to take the stage, and once again, she brought out the big guns with her diva-quality voice for a show-stopping performance of Aretha Franklin's iconic tune, Respect. That performance was so funky. That ain't had a shower in months, that performance, Thicke declared. You brought the house down. This is the Group C finals and this is your best performance thus far, Jeong added. You have peaked at the right time. The Lizard hit the stage yet again, and came out swinging with one of his most unexpected performances yet, tapping into some soulful and themic vocals for a riveting performance of Bring Me to Life by Evanescence. I mean, my mind was blown. Ora marveled. I did not expect you to come out with that kind of song. But you still gave it your flow. It was amazing. It was still you. I love the fact that you made it your own. Jeong shared. You elevated it, and you put your own stamp on it. And that's why you are who you are. You're a legend. The third and final performance of the night proved to also be one of the most emotional, as the Poodle Moth took the stage and pulled on the heartstrings of all the panelists with her powerful rendition of The House That Built Me by Miranda Lambert. Poodle Moth, you have, I think, one of the biggest hearts on this whole show. Ora gushed. It was adorable and also so moving. I don't know. I guess for me, I'm just very excited to see you every time you come on this stage, so thank you. Thicke, meanwhile, said the performance brings us all back to that time when we felt like anything was possible, and we had love and warmth in our home and in our hearts. And that was a beautiful feeling. After the Poodle Moth's performance, it was time for the audience to vote, and 2 contestants were on the chopping block. Then, after all the votes were counted, the first contestant to get the axe was the Lizard. Once the panelists had made their final guesses, with only Oren nailing her guess, the Lizard unmasked and revealed himself to be Cisco. When asked why he chose to be a part of the show, Cisco shared. You know, my family loves the show. And every time we saw a season, everybody would always say, hey, this got to be Cisco. So, when I got an opportunity to do it, I seized it, and it's been really fun. Cisco then proved exactly why he's still an icon with a live, unmasked performance of Thong Song that delighted the audience. Finally, the episode came down to a battle royale between the Clock and the Poodle Moth, 2 undeniably amazing singers who both delivered flawless performances. For their battle royale, both performers delivered their takes on Ain't No Mountain High Enough by Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell, and both versions were show-stopping covers that made choosing almost impossible. However, choosing was imperative, and after much deliberation, the panel gave the win to the Clock, meaning it was time for Poodle Moth to unmask, or it would have been if Ora didn't shock and delight everyone by ringing the ding-dong keep it on bell, meaning Poodle Moth was saved from elimination and gets to stay in the game for at least another week. The Masked Singer airs Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time/Pacific Time on Fox. Check out the gallery below for a look at every single contestant who has ever had to take it off throughout the history of the show. If you want to hear more news, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on channel so you can be notified when we make new news.